Last we left off, our heroes made their way into the lost realm of Amos to search for the lost artifact of Mikkel's amulet. Narrowly fighting off the mutated monsters on their way to the Red Church, you now find yourselves trapped in the lair of the fallen Apostle Aneth. Bloody and bruised, each of you have little strength and a hero point each as you fight for your lives. As
Hello?
the damned beach. Hi. What
Alright.
the fuck was that?
I literally just got pulled.
Oh, sorry.
Pulled.
I didn't hear. All I heard. Oh, sorry. I just recapped. Okay, I just recapped. You guys are here now. Nothing. You missed nothing.
Hello.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
Sorry,
Hi.
that wasn't intentional. I just... We're not gonna get anywhere this session.
The
Oh my
the
God.
monster falls on the ground in front of you, and Isuu just goes hi, and the rest of you just look at him.
Yeah, that's actually classic Isuu. Where's my hero point?
1 hero point for Isuu. You can add that onto your character sheet. As
Hello.
It's-
A
So-
hero point for saying hello to a monster.
Not any specific tone at all. Just like
completely neutral.
he has Aasimar. Or
So-
something.
Stop fucking.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
The creature falls in front of you, and as the damned beast lurches at you, each of you can feel your muscles stiffen and mind scream at you to just run. Each of you besides Atramar. He looks up to see a blurry red and white figure, filling the space around him. A voice begins to call out in a faint whisper as it begins, and starts to ring in his ears as it grows louder and louder. Take my blade, slay them all. Take my blade. The figure holds out an object to Atramar that is beaming in light, and with his hand, he begins to move it up instinctively, and the voice beckons him on as it waits for his next move. Take my blade. Slay them all. Take my blade. Slay them all.
I'm gonna take the blade.
Why would you
Atramar
do
brings
that?
his hand up and connects with it, and you feel the power surge through your body as the runes around you begin to close up. You can feel yourself going back up to full strength as a power embeds itself into your body once more. Atramar wakes from his trance and sees himself holding the mace in front of him as it crackles with lightning. He swings it down to him, now with full energy. The rest of you look at him as he begins to walk slowly in front of you, in between the beast that lies before you. To begin, we're gonna have, sorry, we're also in combat right now. And we're gonna have Atramar go first. Before I think he was very last. And now we're gonna have him go very first, if that's cool with you guys. And if it's not,
Yes.
I'm DM. Alright, Atramar. With this, you also are able to attack twice, take a multi-attack in the same attack action, with not taking a -5 penalty. So the second strike will be as if you're hitting it for the first time. The third one will be as if you're hitting it for the second time with only a -5 to it.
Oh. So can I first off hand Seladrin my little pouch with all
Yeah.
the gear in it?
For sure.
Why are you giving me this?
Actually, I'll hand it to Isuu.
No, I can take it. No, that was Seladrin asking.
Oh,
I'll take it.
because there's important stuff in there, and I don't feel like you might need it.
All right.
Sure, you hand it
Alright.
over to Isuu, and he takes it and holds it contemptly as he puts it behind his trench coat.
All right, then obviously swinging on this guy.
Fuck. Pow!
Lum-
The luminous executioner. Let's get
I
it,
can
boys.
see this in my head, just animated. It's like fucking the one Critical Role show.
First one's a 22 to hit.
Fucking beautiful. Let's get some damage.
Fuck yeah.
Oh. 16.
Nice. All right. What else do you want to do this turn?
Swinging again for the multi attack thing.
Let's
right? Or no?
go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is. Let's see. Oh, 32 to hit.
Let's
Almost a
fucking
nat
go.
20. Almost a nat 20. 15 damage.
Nice. And want to roll it one more time?
Yes, sir. For the -5.
Mhm.
Okay. It's a 17 to hit.
All right, and damage.
Oh, that hit. 16.
Nice. You guys see Atramar going up. The only light source here besides the faint purple glowing of the candles around you. You can see the lightning going off the mace as he swings it around and begins slashing upon this fucking beast. It begins to wail out in cries. As he does, you can see some of the body parts, flesh going all over the place as he swings it around. He crushes one of the heads and brings it downwards. And as it does, it begins to go down, and the crying that it once had begins to fade. And then, almost not even a minute later, the muscles around it begin to pick back up and rebuild the head that Atramar just destroyed, as it begins to reform and restructure itself before coming alive once more and letting out a terrible screech. And with that, I'm gonna have this little beast go. And can I have everyone roll a saving throw for Constitution for me?
Yes. Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking for the button.
It's you just have to roll it manually and then add your con.
Oh, okay. I just couldn't find it for a moment.
10.
9.
Brain work, please.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use a hero point.
I think I am too.
Thank God!
I
Thank God!
also-
Thank God! I
Use a
got a
hero
20.
point.
I got a 20. I got a 20.
Oh no!
What'd you get?
2.
Okay.
That's fine.
What'd you
I
get,
think I'm
Stella?
gonna keep my 10. I think I'm gonna keep my 10.
I got a 7.
Alright, so the beast looks at you and begins to open its mouth on the very top wider and wider, almost like a snake, as it contracts its mouth and begins to let out a spurious bile on top of all of you. Isuu jumps back and is able to hide behind Seladrin as the rest of you get sprayed down by the spew, each of you taking 11 points of damage.
Thank God! Thank
Stella's
God! I
gonna
used my
look
hero
back at
point.
Isuu and say, "That's fucked up."
I used my hero point.
So 2.
I would have died.
2.
Oh, sorry.
Was no, you're good. 2 was 1 + 1, so I actually rolled a nat 1 there as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
How
you're
sad
gonna
would
take
that be?
that, and you're gonna try. Seldrin's gonna try and get out of it as he tries to duck behind Stella, and trip on the bile as he does, and fall into the acidic acid as he does for 3 extra points of damage. As he does this, Isuu begins to hear something like the doors behind him scraping all the way up the stairs.
Oh fuck.
And then a faint voice. And with that, the beast is gonna continue attacking. I'm gonna go and try and hit Atramar with one of its many tendrils. A 10 is not gonna hit, and one more. Ooh, that one will.
What was
Did you
your
oh,
say
roll?
familiar
I
voice?
didn't add the. Okay, the modifier might have actually made it hit. Let me check. Oh, the modifier made it hit. Okay, I'm
Wait,
sorry.
what's the number? What's the number?
It was 10 plus 12 plus a 13 for attack hits. So I got
so
23 on the first one, and then 25 on the second.
okay, yeah.
So the tendrils are gonna fly out and hit Atramar. As it does, he's gonna try and shield them off. Some of them are gonna wrap around the luminous executioner as he barely holds it back. They're gonna wrap around and try and cut off the circulation to his arm, but he's able to just cut them off as they begin to regrow back and begin to scream out in pain. Not before able to hit Atramar once in the gut, slashing him across, leaving a dark red blood stain through his cloak as he takes 20 points of damage.
20?
20.
Oh,
Can my man Isuu now go?
Okay. Without hesitation, folks, I think it is time to leave. I'm gonna drop a smoke bomb right in front of Seladrin. So so that's a 10-foot radius. So both Seladrin, Atramar, and Stella, they're both gonna be considered concealed.
Perfect.
And then I'm gonna turn around and look and see. Would that count as an action if I looked and see who was behind the door?
No, you can roll a
That's
perception check.
okay. Um. 15.
15. Isuu turns around and you try listening and looking for what was coming from upstairs. You can only see barely through the light of the candles that are going around. It seems that this darkness goes beyond just normal darkness, and you cannot tell anything else currently from just looking up at the stairs.
Jesus. Okay. Can I try and look for any sort of exits, even though I did just look behind me? Is there any other exits from here that I could see?
You look down and you see that there's only more tunnels to this, more bridges to this lair, but it seems more like this is a web and that you're at the center of it. This is not any place to leave. The only entrance and exit is the one that you came through.
God.
We have the escape cube.
Oh, that's right.
I threw you my satchel.
Okay. We need to get everyone as close as possible so it works, correct?
Yeah, well, you to make it work, Dick said all you have to do is shake it, and then it'll open up an orange portal that everyone can walk through as if it's a door. You don't need to have everyone right on top of you to make it work.
Okay. So what I'll do is to make it easier for everyone, I'm going to move here so everyone is like in close proximity of said portal that I create, and I'm going to use it.
Perfect. You take it out of the bag and you begin shaking it as hard as you possibly can, and you look inside of the cube, and there's nothing. No smoke being made. Nothing at all coming from it, as if it's just a regular, ordinary glass cube.
Uh-oh.
Can Seldrin make an Arcana check for me?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude.
Okay. 13.
You begin to notice around you, not only is that magic embedded and weaker than it was before, but your own magic is also much weaker. Perhaps only here is the magic being restricted by Aneth as you are down here.
Oh, crap. We need to get the fuck out of here, Isuu. We need to go back through the door.
Still count as one action as well.
What? You only had one action used so far.
Okay, so
I'll say 2, sorry, because you used an item. I apologize.
okay.
So you have 1 action remaining.
All right, so I'm gonna try and find a way to I don't know what I could do. I could try and slow this guy down with a frost vial. And someone else can try and open the door. Who's playing TF2?
That's my ringtone.
Oh,
It's been that way for a while. People always ask.
okay. Let's see. Okay, that's not worth it. I can't use my. If I use a frost vial, Atramar's gonna get caught in the blast. So I'm gonna go for a shot with my short bow instead.
All right.
I can try to dodge his thing, right?
You do
Or-
have flip, I believe, and I think that's a reaction. Let me triple check. that
It's
for you.
when an enemy targets me with a melee strike. I don't know if
Yeah, that wouldn't apply here.
Okay. May I roll?
Yes, sir. Roll to hit.
Yeah, roll to see if I hit. 25.
Nice. Roll for damage, my man.
For damage. 3.
All right. You shoot it off. You shoot off your bow as you're trying to scramble for ideas, and you see it go into the monster's eye on one of its heads, and it lets out a long cry as it wails out. Seladrin, you're up.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Go for the door.
um, shit. All right. How is the door like right here, like 15 feet away?
Right there is the entrance to the stairs, then you have about 50 more feet
50 more feet. Okay.
of stairs
Are
to
you
go.
serious? Are you serious?
About 55 feet.
Is there like a dash action that doubles my movement or something by chance? I can't
Let me
remember.
triple check. I think you have
Hustle?
stride or something like that.
You strain yourself to move at double your travel speed. You can only hustle for.
Yeah, let's go. Use that.
Oh, that's right. That's for exploration. Sorry.
You can. I'll let you use that now. Or I guess not.
So...
Sorry.
Fine.
Let's see.
Yeah. What is it? So there's got to be something more than stride, right? Huh.
Is dash not a thing?
Not that I'm seeing. I totally thought there was, and then I looked just to check, and now it's not. So I was like, "Fuck." Okay.
I mean, one of my spells refers to forcing me to dash, so I
Oh.
would think it's a thing.
Weird. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just
Weird.
gonna see all this shit happening and try to sprint for the door up here. However far you want to let me get with using.
All right. As you
like,
begin
2
running
actions.
up the stairs, you're able to hear a voice as it begins to come much more clear, and you hear them clearly yell out, "Quickly, come now!"
They want us to what?
As I'm hearing that, I'm gonna kind of like turn around and then like wave at them to like like come here, and I'm gonna yell out, "Y'all need to run! We need to run out this door. This isn't gonna work." And then I'm gonna keep going up the stairs.
All right, you're gonna make it like halfway up the stairs. I'm gonna say.
Alright, and
Alright,
assuming that I
nice.
use all my actions, then that'll be it.
All right. Stella, what would you like to do?
Could I take a quick look at how Atramar's doing? How he's feeling?
Yeah, roll for medicine.
Medicine. Okay. That is a 9. Shit.
Atramar,
He's on death's doorstep.
give us a red, green, blue, or a red, yellow, green. Red being the
Alright.
worst, green being the best on your health situation.
Yellow.
Yellow. You
Okay.
see that he has some wounds for sure after taking the hits from this beast, even though he did just heal up. You can see, like I said before, the gash is beginning to stain his clothes a little bit more with the blood as he wields Luminous Executioner.
Okay. And how far away did you say the door at the top was?
From the stairs, it's about a 50-foot run.
Okay. Alright. Stella's gonna go, like, about, like, a little further than here, just 5 feet further, and then she's going to cast on, Atramar, she's gonna cast, Soothe as a level 2 spell.
Nice. So this is going to regain him 1d10 plus 4. Can you roll a d10 for me?
Wouldn't it be 2d10 plus 4?
Oh yeah, it is heightened. Sorry, thank you for letting me know. Can you do a d10? Roll 2 of them for me.
Sorry. 1d10. And then another one. I'm gonna cry.
What?
So... Okay, so he would heal. Oh, that's painful.
Oh boy.
So he's gonna heal 6 plus 4, fucking 10 health.
10 health.
Yeah.
You Stella begins to enchant a dark hymn, and as she does, black dust will fly over to Atramar, and as it does, it begins to mend crudely the slice that he got in his stomach as he repairs himself for 10 points of damage.
He also has a +2 status against mental effects.
Oh, beautiful. You'll love to see it. And what else would you like to do? If anything this turn.
I believe that's all I can do.
Alright, and with that, we're going back to our boy, Atramar.
Alright, so I got at least one free swing on this guy.
So
So
that
we're taking it.
Yeah, I was about to say. Use remember the buff that you just got only works once a day. So you're gonna have to take a long rest to rejuvenate it. You can get a good hit
Okay.
on him though.
Yeah, so I'm gonna swing. Swing. Oh, shit. That's a 20 not natural.
Oh, and let's see for damage.
Alright, acceptable. 16.
Nice. Atramar brings it from his bottom of the feet all the way up to his chest as he connects it with the side of the body of this beast. As he does, a cackle of lightning shoots throughout it as it spurs throughout. The beast currently has the smoke grenade in its mouth as it tries to fight it off, and he can't see Atramar as it wails out in a cry in pain. And Atramar, what else would you like to do? I believe you have 2 more actions.
Yes. So we'll go for the second swing, and then I'll back off. Second swing.
Sounds
second
good,
swing.
boss.
Yes. 21.
Nice. And roll for damage.
Yes. 18.
Let's go! And he, with the same momentum, you're able to bring your right back and hit him on the other side as the body is getting just tossed and turned like mincemeat on top of this bridge. He takes another 18 points of damage. And with that, The
I,
beast.
I,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot your part. Go on.
yeah, and then I'm just gonna back up with Isuu just in case he gets any ideas. I'll take half the damage with him.
Nice. And with that, it's gonna be the beast's turn. Can I
Oh my
have
god.
everyone roll a let me see.
No,
A
no,
will
no.
saving throw?
Will?
Yes, and Atramar gets a +2 to this.
Thank God I got a nat 20. Oh, thank God.
I got a 17.
I got
my-
a 24.
I got a 26 with my +2.
This beast lets out
Gotcha, buddy.
a cry and scream from every single mouth, and as it does, the lair shakes, and you can feel it in pain, in agonizing pain, as it lets out this wail. Some stalactites begin to fall down, some rocks begin to move around, and as it does, each of you begin and stand strong as you've seen that this is death, but you're not afraid of it no more. And as it does, it's gonna try and hit Isuu and Atramar. Let me roll to hit.
Oh wait, we're what is it? What's the word?
Oh yeah, you get a. I'm sorry, I forgot about the smoke bomb. You get more. Yeah. Let me check that real quick. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at for it too. Yeah, so we're concealed.
Oh, perfect. So that means that you get. Perfect. All right. So then, it begins to thrash around wildly with its tendrils, and as it does, it just ends up hitting the bridge and almost destroying it as it lashes around unrelentlessly. Next up, Isuu.
Okay, so I'm gonna bounce.
You
I'm
go for roll a
gonna
bounce. That'll be athletics, I think.
I get it, because you're.
well
a
literally
frog.
I will be bouncing. So I'm gonna do stride 25 feet towards the exit, and then I'm going to perform a long jump.
Perfect.
Fucking
So-
Super Mario 64.
Bro's playing Baldur's Gate right now, Jesus.
So I get to choose how far of a distance I go. And then the athletics check, I would have to make a DC higher than the distance that I would go. So I'm gonna move 8 feet for my long jump,
All right. Roll for feet.
just to play it safe. 17.
Nice. All right. You jump 8 feet closer, and you begin to hear the voice more clearly now as well. Quickly, come now!
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
All right, and I think that those are all my actions.
Seladrin.
Okay. Just keeping my momentum. I'm gonna keep fucking full sprint up these stairs until I'm at the door. Am I able to do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright, so this door, when we came in, did it open like inwards towards where I am now or outwards towards us when we were in the other room?
Outwards.
Sorry, which one? The first or second?
Sorry, outwards towards the inside of the church.
Okay, alright. As I still have the momentum of just fucking full sprint, I'm gonna like brace with my shield to my shoulder and just fucking like shoulder charge this door open if I can.
As you move up the stairs and as you're running, you see that the door is completely open and Seladrin is in complete darkness and running up screaming as he readies his shoulder, and he just goes, "Arrgh!" And then he runs out onto like level ground as like all the light floods him, and then he just sees two people standing there looking at him as he goes, "Ah!" and kind of like stops his momentum, and you now see a tall tiefling man and a gray orc woman in a familiar red cloak, both looking at you concerningly.
Familiar red cloak.
Would you like to roll for recall knowledge?
Yes. Would there be any? What plus would that be?
I'm gonna.
Religion. Or,
You can go on
lore?
society.
Society.
Yeah, that's the one
Okay.
that it actually is.
It's gonna be 11
Uh,
total.
you look at the cloaks, and it looks similar to the one of the man that was talking to Stella earlier, when you guys were at Dick's hut before, just going on this adventure.
Oh. Hey.
The tiefling man looks at you and goes, "What? Are you all that's left?"
What? No, there's 3 others in there. I told
They
them
need to
come
get
in.
out!
Yeah, I know. And I'm gonna like call like into the darkness, like, yo, we're safe up here. Get the fuck up here. And
No
that's gonna
use,
be-
it's
Okay,
magical
just-
darkness. You can't
Ah,
get
fuck.
past.
Do I gotta go back in then?
They look at you, concerningly, and say, "We might all have to go back in. Soon." What do you want to do?
Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's go back in there.
You have no movement right now, though, so that's gonna have to be your next turn.
Yeah, that ends my turn with me saying that.
He's
All
just
right.
glued to the floor and does like a little like cat reach to the to the gate.
Miss Stella, you're up.
So, you said or sorry, would Stella know that magic is weakened in here?
You
Since she
feel
was very
weaker.
close to and watched it, but
Yeah, you feel a lot weaker, and you're not able to directly discern that the magic is more limited for you in here. You just, once again, feel more weaker when it comes to those muscles, let's say. So,
Okay.
you wouldn't know directly.
either way, I want to pull some Looney Tunes shit. So Stella's gonna select Atramar and Isuu and herself, and then she's gonna go ahead and cast Loose Times Arrow, aiming us up the stairs. And the description is, within 30 feet, I can select up to 6 creatures and pluck the stream of time like a bow, pull 1 string, and watch us fly back.
Damn it, I thought it was gonna be like an actual, like, just pew! Okay. And all affected targets are quickened. They can use the extra action only to step or stride. So you guys will have an extra action, sorry.
Stella's gonna go ahead and
Oh, nice.
put her arms out to the sides. Tentacles are gonna form like a slingshot, and she's gonna fucking pull it back and let loose on all of us.
Nice. As you do that, you all begin
As best you
feeling your leg muscles rejuvenate in strength as you're able to move more. So we'll say you can double your walking speed at a -5 penalty like it would for attack, or -10 if you want to use it for a 3rd time as well. I'll check it later on and let us know on why there's no dash action.
Like a -5 in athletics.
So a -5, so if you have 25 feet, it would be 20 feet for the next one.
Oh, okay.
Does that make
okay.
sense?
Mhm.
Alright. So,
No, that makes sense.
alright, sounds good. But with the quickened action, I'll say that you guys get your full movement twice.
Okay.
Woohoo.
So, Stella, are you gonna go up the stairs, or what do you want to do?
That would send all 3 of us up the stairs, would it not? Unless that part of the spell does not work.
I think so it's not an actually, like, shooting you up. It just adds in the quickened effect and makes that, yeah. So it adds in quickened, which means that you get an extra action for the round. So that means that,
okay.
yeah, that means that, like, Atramar would be able to hit 3 times and then move as well,
Alright,
up to his movement speed.
retconning the fucking slingshot thing, then.
Yeah, that's why I was so disappointed when I read it. I was like, it's not actually that.
Yeah, that's what
That'd
I
have been
thought it
so
was.
funny.
But anyways, Stella's gonna go ahead and use both turns to move as fast as she can up the stairs.
Stella makes
Sorry,
her
both
way
turns
all
that
the
she
way
has
up
left.
the stairs. And as she
Woohoo.
does, she's greeted with the tiefling orc and Seladrin.
Hey. Sorry, spicy Doritos.
Where did you get those?
Costco.
The orc
I didn't
and and the tiefling look at you, and kind of take a step back, in amazement, super
No,
quickly.
she's cool. She's cool. She's cool.
We know.
Yeah, I know
And
too.
then, they look at you intently. Are there any more?
2 more.
Fuck.
Two
There
more.
are 2 more. They should be coming right behind us. Though, one I fear may be slow.
And with that, would you like to do anything else? You have 2 more actions this turn.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you used only 2 to... Or you have... Oh, no, you used everything. You're so right. I forgot that a spell
Yeah,
actually
I
uses
used
2.
2 to cast.
What's up? Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad I'm a great DM. Thanks, guys.
I mean,
And-
if I could.
I mean, shit. Atramar.
If you don't mind.
Can I make a perception check on this thing?
Do you want to let me know what you're looking for specifically, and if you, that way I can give you a bonus if you actually roll good?
Like, I guess where I hit it, what's causing the muscles to regrow? I don't.
Alright, roll, for perception.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Oh!
Damn!
Yeah.
Every time...
Bro is studying
the-
biology!
This dude's got
I was
weighted.
about to say, he
This
knows
dude...
the whole anatomy of this freak.
This dude knows where all the buttholes are. Every time that you see the muscles grow back, it seems like it's a mixture of the evil magic that's going throughout it and the actual creature's mutations rebuilding it, as a dark pulse goes throughout as if it's a heartbeat every time, and then you can even see the physical muscle fibers growing back every time. Not building the same exact thing, but rebuilding on top of it.
Ugh. What's my mace telling me to do?
Your mace is telling you to kill this and everything in the room.
Okay. Yeah, we're going at this guy for my first action.
Oh my god.
And he used 10 feet of walking, just want to make sure. Yeah, alright. Alright, roll to hit.
Swing. 32.
That hits. What else do you want to do? Do you want to do any more hits?
Correct.
Alright, do any more of the rolls that you want to hit. So if you want to roll 2 more times, roll 2 more to hit.
Second one's a 19.
19, it hits.
Then third one, a 15. That's kind of a stretch.
Nice, and roll damage for all 3 of them.
Okay. $48.
48? Atramar begins to wrap both of his hands around the luminous executioner as he brings it up over his head and running at it and clobbers it upwards as the smoke screen begins to fade away ever so slightly. He brings it back down on top of its head and then once more on its side as it keeps getting swashed around the field. It begins to look like it's only Atramar and the beast in here as everyone else begins to run away. The monster looks up at Atramar from its many disfigured eyes and still locks onto him, screeching out more as he begins to heal the wounds that he just put on them. Atramar, can you roll perception for me one more time, and then I'll let you use your final action?
22.
You can tell that your hits have done absolutely nothing to this monster.
Can I yell at the lady in the background and say, "Hey, what's going on with this guy? Why is he so tough?"
Yeah. Roll for performance.
Roll a society check.
17.
Hey, what is this thing, man? Atramar yells out. Aneth, while working on another beast, turns back around and goes, "Oh, you're still alive? No matter." And then raises her hand, and as she does, the beast begins to scream out even more as it grows in size and looks at you as it bites down on the smoke canister and focuses all of its energy right onto Atramar. You have one more action.
You might want to leave. Like, get
Okay.
out.
Okay, I thought we were coming back down here. I guess I'm here.
Alright, you're at the stairs. And with that, Atramar, you can hear at the bottom of the stairs, along with Isuu, that all four of the people up there are trying to call down to both of you to get back up. And with that, the creature is going to spend actually this turn kind of like mutating more as it begins to get bigger in size and almost spill over the side of the bridge as the tendrils, the heads, the meat of it just begin to spill over. The bridge almost begins to crack even as it begins to do this. With that, it's going to
So-
move to Isu's turn. There's no more smoke
So is
screen
this-
on it, and it's staying right there.
So is this just a big pile of creatures?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my 25 feet of walking speed to continue up the stairs to that exit.
Alright. And you're about halfway up. Want to use another to finish? Oh, actually, you're all the way up. You're all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot, yeah. Okay, you're up there, and the tiefling, orc, and the rest of your crew looks at you and go, "Come on! Why is there not all of you?"
And then I'm gonna call over to Atramar to hurry to haul his buttocks to the exit now.
Where'd Atramar go? Where does his fucking... Oh, there is. He's hiding. I was like, what?
I think it's overlapping.
Yeah. Is it okay if I take you guys? Is it okay if I take you guys out of turn order, or would you like to do anything? Because if not, I was about to say, Stella and Seladrin, is there anything that you guys want to do before Atramar's turn? Because you guys are out of combat right now at the top of the stairs.
I'm just gonna do the same thing he's just doing. I'm gonna yell at them to like, hurry.
All right.
Uh,
And Stella, what would you like to do?
peeking back in wouldn't fucking like fuck me
No.
over, right?
It wouldn't, but it's magical darkness, so as soon as you step in the door, it's basically all black. You can't even like turn around behind you to see.
So I
that
could
there
just
was...
walk in, do something, and walk back out.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
backwards.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
like, you're pretty far away, but you can probably hit it if you have like a long range spell or something.
Stella's gonna go ahead and take a step into the door, look for Atramar, and she's able to see him, right? When she's outside.
No. Like,
Fuck.
yeah, you can't see up or down the stairs. It seems like just total blackness to you. There's candles around you that are barely lighting the way. But you know that that's where you came from. You're about 75 feet away.
Oh shit, this
Wait.
isn't what I thought it was. Fuck.
You have message.
Yes, I know that.
Oh, sorry.
I wouldn't have had to enter to cast message, would I?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. No, just to answer your question.
Go fuck yourself.
Fine. Rolling to fuck. I got a 1.
Fucking scratch that. I thought this was something different. My bad, dog. Stella's gonna go ahead and cast message to Atramar and just be like, hey, fucking hurry, dipshit. Except not like that. She's probably gonna be more like, you should run. And
Aasimar
that's
is gonna hear a faint whisper from Stella saying to book it the fuck out of there. And it's gonna roll for, let's say, maybe performance, Stella, just to see if it can kind of break through the trance that he's in with his mace.
Oh, well now. That's gonna go ahead and be a 21.
Oh! You're gonna
Fuck
knock
you,
out of
nice. I
it
have
for a
plus
sense.
13 to performance.
Oh, I have a +2 to performance.
You're gonna
I'm a
knock
bard.
out of your killing rage for a second, Atramar, and as you do, you're gonna look around the scene, and the feeling and presence of death around you is gonna actually become real for a second, and especially after you coming to your senses and realizing that your buddy from a couple sessions ago is standing before you as a horribly disfigured monster.
Actually,
And with that,
wait,
it'll
is it
be
still
no. With that, it'll be Atramar's turn.
okay?
Sorry,
Up these stairs.
dude's booking it. Are you gonna use both of your run abilities to go up?
Yes.
Beautiful. As you do, you run up the stairs with your executioner on your back after coming to your senses, and you're absolutely sprinting up the stairs. As you do, you can hear the beast roar behind you as it lets out a wail. The tunnel and bridge around you begins to almost collapse under the immense weight of it and begins to shove itself up the tunnel as it begins to chase after you. Can you roll a quick constitution save for me, Atramar?
Yes. 16.
Beautiful. You just jump out before the tendril's able to grab you and pull you back down. As you do, the tiefling is going to pick you up. Go, finally, Valentine Four, yes? Our mutual friend sent us to check in on you.
Mutual friend?
Mutual
Yes.
friend.
I need a minute.
The tiefling looks at you and goes, "You may call me," and as he does, the wailings and cries move to just feet
Close the
away
door.
as the monster
Close the door.
barrels up the stairs, using all of its strength to try and bring you back. The tiefling pushes you all behind him, and as he does, he raises his arms and the pool of blood around you begins to move with him as he tries to shut the door before the monster bursts out, spraying the blood all over as the man falls back on the ground. With him just inches from joining the damned, the swordsman jumps in front of him with a dark aura emitting from the blade, as each of you can hear whispers coming from it. The tiefling picks himself up and wipes off the dust. "Perhaps formalities later. For now, Valentine Four, get the listener out of here. We will meet once more when you are safe." The tiefling raises his arms and begins to fight with the orc as she cuts down the monster relentlessly. And he straightens his hands, and the creature's blood and muscles begin to contort and stiffen as he tries to crush the beast. The door behind you bursts open as mutants and zombies begin to run and sprint towards you and the monster. The tiefling, straining his arms as he turns around, with blood in his eyes, as he screams out, "Get the listener out! Now!"
Oh boy. Isuu portal?
Yeah.
Shake it, portal.
I'm
Uh,
shaking it.
Isuu he's shaking, you're like shaking Isuu, and he's like, "Yes, I couldn't be shaking it more if I wanted to!"
You're shaking. You're shaking more than. You're
The-
shaking me more than I'm shaking the portal.
An orange portal opens up, and you guys each dash through.
I shove Isuu through there and jump in there.
As you guys do, you see the swordsman dash past you, almost in a blur, as she cuts down the mutants and zombies as she does. The last thing that you see is the monster falling as the tiefling rips it in half and then turns his attention towards the zombies behind you. And with that, you guys end up at Dick's hut. You guys each fall through, almost clambering to the ground, almost not believing where you are.
Also, I want to say at this point with my health, I'm covered in blood, my skin's bubbling from acid, and I'm drenched in sweat. and muck.
Stella's gonna sit up and wave at Dick nonchalantly.
I'm just gonna lay on the floor and breathe and stare at the ceiling.
I'm laying on the floor as well.
You guys are gonna hear fighting and brawling outside even more than it was before. Outside seems to be absolute chaos. Dick is in the corner shuddering as he just closes the portal after each of you come through. He looks at each of you and looks sad as he slowly walks over. Valentine Four? Are you guys alright? I thought I wasn't ever gonna see you again.
Yeah,
Valentine
no,
Four!
we're not alright.
It hasn't been okay here
I
either!
quit.
And then
I'm
he's
quitting.
gonna throw his hands up and hold and hug Isuu and Seladrin as you guys are both on the ground. They took him out! Some Valentine Four, they took him out!
Took
I don't know! Something did, I don't know!
What took what? Who took what out?
Uh,
Who's that?
Dick is gonna fall to the floor next to you clamoring. And as he does, he's gonna begin to pick himself up. It was horrible. We were at the bar talking to Amos, and Amos was talking to us, and he was saying that he was gonna do this and that, and then something came from the back and crushed his head. I never seen nothing like it.
What did he look like?
Amos? You seen Amos? The son of a bitch was short,
No,
had a big beard.
What did this person look like?
I only got a
This
glimpse. The man came out of what looked like oil from the wall. It left a sticky residue of blackness as he just walked in and out as if it was nothing. I don't know. It was terrifying.
I've never seen anyone like that in my life. That's awful. I'm sorry.
Something
dude.
wrapped around Amos' head and it just went pop. Oh my god.
Jeez. Yeah, I've never seen.
Stella, can you believe that? It was horrible.
Yeah,
Dick
Stella,
is
we
gonna
haven't
look
seen
at Stella
anyone.
horrifyingly.
We haven't seen anyone like
Where-
that, right, Stella?
Where's
Stella will
Amos
sort
now?
of stare at Seladrin, trying to understand what is
Amos is
happening.
everywhere.
I'm gonna nod my head.
He's on the
We haven't
roof,
seen
on the
anyone like
walls,
that.
on the floor. Amos is everywhere. That's what they're fighting over right now. Each gang is trying to figure out who's gonna be the next top dog.
Okay, Dick,
Should
Dick, calm down.
Should I roll perception to see if I know what Seladrin's trying to tell me?
I'm trying to like nod while I say it. Like, really
Yeah,
slowly,
roll-
like, yeah,
Roll
we haven't
perception
seen
if you
anything
can
like that.
take on Seldrin's hints to see and get like the subtle double
Oh.
meaning of what he's giving.
That's almost a nat 20.
Oh,
Yeah, you take it.
That's a 28.
Yeah, Stella, you look at Seldrin and go, "No, we have never seen this before. I don't know where it could be from."
Never.
yeah, we've never. Yeah, I don't know anything about any. That's awful. Dick, okay, listen, calm. I'm gonna kind of get on my knees and then try to like grab his shoulders and chill him out a bit.
You
Dick.
begin to like shake him a little bit, and as he does, his head's just gonna fall off, and he's going, "Oh!" And then he's gonna
Oh,
like
this
pick it back
is-
up with his hands and put it back on. "Oh, I know you
There
didn't
we
mean
go,
that.
okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. We're good. Okay, Dick, we're good.
No,
Okay.
okay.
Listen,
Okay.
Listen. So Amos is dead. Okay. Everything's chaos out there. Got it. Okay.
Finally.
Now, here's the deal. I'm under the impression that you were terrified of Amos and that you were here against your own will. Am I correct?
Yeah. Amos is gonna like nod his head. as he's just trying to listen to you.
Hamus, how are you doing
Oh
that?
God.
I'm sorry, Dick is gonna he's gonna hold
Dick's
Hamus's
just
head.
waving.
Yeah,
Hamus's
Dick has
head
his
up
body.
and
Dick has his legs small. You look over to the chair and Hamus's skeleton is just right there. He said he couldn't have any friends, but you know, Hamus is Hamus. I figured he wouldn't mind. He's like just trying to just not. Dick's gonna then nod his head up and down as he just tries to like listen to you and calm himself down.
Okay, Dick. Okay,
Dick,
okay.
yeah.
Here's the deal. I want to get the fuck out of here too. Okay.
Okay.
Dick,
Okay.
all 5 of us are getting the fuck out of here right
Okay.
now. Okay.
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 Dick likes that.
Where's Hamus's house?
His house at the top of the near Anthon's hill. You'd have to go all the way through just the neighborhoods just to get to it. No place near here. Why?
I'm going to steal that waste of air's belongings. I'm taking all of his stuff.
I don't know that would be the smartest.
I've got
to
bad
do
news,
right
bud.
now.
I think that place has been picked clean since the news got out.
Isuu will scavenge later. Right now we're getting
You
the fuck out of this
guys
place.
hear a knocking at the door,
Oh fuck.
and you can see 2 huge bodies outside as a voice goes in. Hey, anyone in here? Guys, is anyone in here?
What do you want me to do? Want me to take
shit.
him out?
Everyone
Go
get
talk to
down.
them.
I don't-
Yeah,
I don't
kill
think
him,
I
kill
should
him.
talk to-
Get
Dick
under the
shakingly
someone
hands
get
him his
under the
gun.
table. Under the table.
Okay.
Okay,
Now it's
okay, all right. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna like kind of scramble like past this and then like undo this table if I can.
Alright. Dick is gonna hide under the table, then peer out and yell, "No one's home!" And then put his head back under and give Isuu a thumbs up.
I'm cupping his mouth. I'm cupping this dude's mouth shut.
Stella, make him go away.
The pounding grows louder. Hello? Seladrin! Atramar! Hello? The pounding begins to
Oh,
grow louder.
Wait a minute.
Does the voice sound
I'm
familiar?
gonna get
to me?
out.
You roll perception or society,
Perception?
rather. Sorry,
Uh,
that'll be recall knowledge.
Okay.
Society.
Can I as well?
That's gonna
no.
be that's gonna be a 13.
You don't recognize this voice in the slightest.
Fuck. I'm just gonna look
Can
at
I
Atramar and then-
peek?
What about Alvar? You all? Anyone? Hello?
Could,
Can I
fuck.
can I
yeah,
peek
a-
out
a-
a
Atramar,
window
open the
or
door.
some sort?
So there's the door is gonna be right here, and you can peek out this window over here. Isuu,
Oh,
can
shit.
you roll perception for me?
Oh, this changes a lot.
Wait, so I'm here.
I just
wait,
moved
can
you
you ping
over.
that again? 'Cause I
Sorry,
didn't-
the door's right there.
Oh, I thought the door was like
I thought that was the door.
on this side.
Sorry, it probably is. I just
thought
made
it
up a
was, like,
random
right
one. Sorry,
here.
I thought we made. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so we'll make
I'm
it
gonna
over
look
here.
Okay, so can I
So-
roll?
Yeah, perception check.
As that was happening, like after that guy said the Yule part, I looked at Atramar with wide eyes and just gave him a thumbs up.
23.
You look outside and you see 2 huge figures in dark cloaks, moving that look to have nothing to do with the fighting. The cloaks seem to be pristine other than just absolutely drenched from being in the rain all day, as is Neo-Athens tradition.
I'm gonna open the window and say we're closed, and then and then close the window.
And then
Roll-
I'm gonna open the door and say he was joking.
Yeah,
Alright.
what he said.
Atramar opens the door, and you're greeted to 2 humanoid tigers. One seems to be orange, and one seems to be black in color. And they both look at you and go, "Are you Atramar?
Yeah?
This is the one!"
I'm gonna
They
stand
look
up
out-
from under right here.
Seladrin
happening.
picks himself up and is leaning on the table as he's still pretty fucked up
Tiredly.
with all of his
yeah.
wounds. Yeah. The one of the tigers looks down the stairs and goes, "This is it!" And you hear walking going up slowly yet surely And as you do, a familiar voice begins to enter as you hear, Shepherd Heroes! I thought you all died! What the fuck are you doing in Neo-Athens? And in time, enter Sir Valentine as he walks in and looks at you guys all beat up and scrounged up. Absolutely fucked up. And the two guardsmen walk inside, close the door, and kind of just stand to the side of, Valentine. Heroes!
No.
You're alive still!
Barely.
It looks
Oh,
it!
wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, these are just my guards, please.
No, you're good. Hey, and I'm gonna wave to both of them.
They both just give you like a heads-up nod and fold their arms.
Cool guards. You got.
What happened to Yule? What happened to Alvor? I thought you guys were.
Oh shit. Yeah, Yule is sailing the sea with a pirate man. He's cool. They're cool. We're chilling.
Oh my god, is that Alvor? And then he's gonna point to Dick, and Dick is gonna wave.
No, Alvor actually had a bit of a worse. We just watched him die.
Oh no, heroes! I'm so sorry. He's gonna put his arm around Atramar for a second. I'm sorry. I can tell you've all been through very much.
Yeah, and Zeal was a war criminal.
Oh, I
His
kind
bounty's
of
been claimed.
expected. Oh,
Sorry.
nice. Good job on that one. I wasn't really after him.
Yeah.
I just
it's
kind of
another
hired
guy.
him to clean up my garden one time.
Yeah, true. He was and this is Stella, and I'm gonna point to her wherever she is.
Oh, nice
Stella's
to meet
gonna
you.
Crawl out from under the table and sort of stay behind the chairs.
Oh, well, no need to be afraid. Not of Ernesto and Stephen, obviously. They're just friends as well. And I am Sir Valentine, and what might your name be, young lady?
I am Stella.
Stella, what a fine name for a young lad like you. And he will reach his hand out and wait for Stella to enter and shake his.
Stella will readily shake his hand, but keep her eyes on the bodyguards.
Oh, thank you, a fine grip. So, heroes, I happen to be in the area, and...
That's I'm
What?
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was pretty flattered when I heard that you took up my surname, Valentine Four, pretty nice. And
Yeah,
I
it's a cool one.
was going to see if I could perhaps give you lodging and some resources at my disposal as well. I know that Eldria is a tough land, and thought I could maybe help you adventurers through it as best as I could. And was tracking you down, and, well, heard that you were still getting risky business with my ex-husband, Hamus. That old son of a bitch around, anyways.
I very much forgot that was your ex-husband. I'm terribly sorry.
No, don't worry, I try to forget all the time.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna kind of wave around the room and show him the mess of what used to be Hamus.
Oh!
Far meaner than you.
Oh, yeah, he kind of became a dick. I didn't really know that before I married him. Kind of took his money in the divorce. Hee hoo hoo. Anyways, let's try not to talk about that. Yeah,
That explains a lot.
that does explain a lot, huh? I like you. What's your name, young man?
Hamus's part. I'm Isuu.
Oh, Isuu, and he
And-
holds out his hand. Sir
I am in need
Valentine.
of medical attention.
I can tell.
We'll get that in a minute. Mr. Valentine.
Yes.
I don't think I have a minute.
Yeah, I barely do. Trust me.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna
E-
sit down in the chair.
Isuu opens his
I'm
mouth
like-
and just coughs up his lung entirely.
I'm like kind of wobbly. There's like blood trickling down
Whoa!
my neck and,
And
shit.
he'll catch you and like sit you down on the chair. Let's get you down. It's all right.
Yep. Here's the deal. We need to get the fuck out of here.
I agree.
we were held here by your ex-husband, funny enough, and we need to get the fuck out of here first on the agenda. Number one spot, and Dick's coming with us. That's Dick over there.
Oh!
I'm gonna point to this. Point to
Dick! Are you Dick? Oi! And then Dick's
he's
gonna,
good,
like...
he's cool.
And he goes, "Oh yes, I'm Sir Valentine. Nice to meet you, Dick." And and Sir Valentine will hold out his hand, and Dick will take off his arm, hold it with the other arm, and then slap it into Valentine's hand and go, "Right then, there you go, blood. I'm Dick. Nice to meet you." Right then. And then he's gonna look at Seladrin, Isuu, and Stella, and goes, "That was fucking creepy." Anyways,
Yeah, he does that. Anyway,
Can't you do it?
no,
he's gonna tug at his arm at both of them. "I don't think so, you little lady." "Can you?" And he says, with this big smile on his face, knowing that you can't.
Stella will nod, roll up her sleeve, and pull her forearm off.
And then as he falls down, Ernesto is gonna run behind him and go, "Boss!" And then pull out a little fan, go, phew! And then begin waving it as it, like, begins to give him more air. And then Valentine will stand and up, "Right, alright. Is there anything else before we must go?"
Oh shit, yeah, Isuu, red amulet. Should I call the vampires? Should I tell them and let them know that Neo Athens is, like, ready for, what they fucking deserve? What you think? Stella, what
I'll
you think?
jingle it in front of him, and I'm gonna toss it over to Seladrin and say, "Go ahead."
I'll snatch it. What do you guys think? What do we think? What do we think?
I would.
I can't see any other use for
Yeah,
it right now.
I mean,
Can you do recall knowledge for me? Whoever has the actual amulet in their possession.
that'll be me. So
Well, I just handed it to.
Let's have both of you roll for recall.
okay. Nat 20 plus 4.
You instinctively
Would-
remember that
Would it be religion or society? Sorry.
it'll be society.
Okay.
And what you got?
I got a 29.
Nice. Both of you instinctively remember, as you talk about crushing it, that Isabella said that to contact her, you were to put on the amulet.
Okay.
Should I call them in, guys?
Could there really
But-
be any harm in
Hang on.
talking to them?
I think it's only a good thing if Neo Athens. I mean, this place. No offense, Dick, but this place is rough. Atramar, what you think?
I'm cool with it.
All right, and then I'm gonna start putting it around my neck.
You begin to unbuckle it and then rebuckle it. As you do, you feel it rebuckle by itself even, and tighten around your neck. And as it does, two prongs on both sides inject into your neck.
Wait, this was wait.
shit.
And you fall to the ground.
Oh
Wait, was
fuck.
this was the assassination weapon, was it
You...
not?
No, this is what she said to
Oh.
call on someone.
Oh, okay.
As you begin to do this,
That was the blood fall, boys.
you see
Okay, right,
your
right.
veins begin to grow, and every time your blood pumps, you see something going down thicker and thicker as it makes its way to each end of your body. And as it does, a red smoke begins to slowly emit from it as you're left coughing and fighting. Before
Oh, shit.
Isabella emerges from the
Oh.
smoke.
Hey. Are
You're
you...
coughing and fighting right now, so you cannot talk. Yeah, you're literally you're you're on death's door before, and right now you're singing show tunes with him on his
Oh
couch.
shit.
I need
okay.
everyone else to be talking.
Could I do a medicine check on him to see if he's, you know, Gonna be okay.
You don't even need a. I mean, sure, do a medicine check if you want to see if he'll be okay.
That's a fuck. That's an
Wait.
11.
Everyone here.
Sorry, I thought it was like a puff of smoke coming out, not like a full on.
Man just hit his vape.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on with Seladrin, or if he's gonna be okay. He's coughing up more blood than you thought that he currently has inside of his body, and he's growing more pale by the second.
Oh shit.
Isabella looks at each of you and goes, "Is it done? Did you kill Hamus?"
Not.
See for yourself, and I just drag I like waft my hand across the room as the bloodshed of Hamus paints it, and then I point, and then I bring it to Seladrin and say, "Could you help him first?"
I'm like clawing at the amulet on my neck.
Isabella looks at him and then looks back at you and kind of says, and looks at you as if she's waiting for you to say, help him with something, because she does not see anything wrong with what's going on.
He can't talk. He can't breathe.
Oh. Well, that should only be for just the first couple days.
Days.
Well, yes. That's the amulet that has brought us all together. How do you think we were going to rebuild the clan and take out Hamus and his crew? We spoke of this, no?
Oh fuck.
And
He's
she
gone.
looks at you. Can I have Seldrin roll a Constitution save for me?
Oh shit. Okay. Ooh, what's gonna happen? 13.
You're just gonna fall on the ground. What seems to be unconscious as you just let out one last wet cough of blood and just fall into that.
Oh shit.
As you do, Valentine is gonna immediately go to the ground and like sully his fine silk clothes with your blood as he tries to like flip you over, and his two bodyguards are going to hold Isabella up to the wall as they both growl and wait for her to kind of do something. And everyone looks back at Valentine and Seldrin to see the status of him, and Valentine begins yelling out, "What did you do to him? Turn him back now! What are you doing?" And Isabella begins to smile lightly and just say, "Sorry, he knew the cost." And as she does, turns back into smoke and disappears as the two tigers begin to claw at her. And their hands just
you
go through the
kidding me?
smoke.
So we got conned twice in one day.
What do you mean? You knew her? What did he do? What did he do? He's gonna begin
She
looking
told
at
us-
Isuu and just like shaking him around as he looks for answers.
She told us that she was going to help us get rid of Hamus because Hamus had us held captive, and to
And
use the amulet to summon her so we could help him, she could
Valentine
help us defeat him.
will look straight at Atramar and go, "And you knew this! You knew this would do this to Seldrin, your friend!"
No. Did not know that this was gonna happen.
We were not aware of this. We were just
Then
told
why'd he do
to
it?
use it.
Why'd you tell him to?
Oh my god.
Well, we
Okay.
thought it was supposed to happen.
Ugh. You're gonna see that Ernesto is gonna try and start helping out Seldrin, and he's gonna look up at Valentine. As he does, he's gonna shake his head. "We need to get to the carriage." And as he does, Steven is gonna open up the door and get ready for it. You're gonna see Ernesto throw Seldrin over his shoulder and say, "We can figure this out on the way back. For now, we need to get in there now. It's gonna be the safest place for him.
The way back where?
Just get in the cart. I'll explain then." And Valentine makes his way through as he puts on his hood to protect himself from the rain and ushers himself and the rest of the party to the cart.
Can the bones come with us?
Dick or Hamus? Because Dick is gonna follow you.
Yeah. Uh, him.
Yeah. Dick is gonna follow you guys out, and you guys are gonna enter Valentine's carriage, which is gonna be bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside. Inside, Steven and Ernesto are gonna set up Seladrin and start giving him some medicine from one of the panels inside the cart. And as they do that, Ernesto's gonna move back to the front and hightail it out of Neo Athens as Steven begins to work on the wounds from Seladrin. Valentine is gonna begin talking to each of you as well, and you guys are gonna catch him up on the past couple months of months of what's been going on. Atramar will let him know what happened with the Isles of Myra, and what happened a little bit to Alvor, and about what's going on currently with how you guys have been, and just what currently happened for Seladrin to get this way. Now not blaming anyone in the party, as Valentine understands that you guys just got the short end of the stick both times. With that, Valentine is gonna just start asking around if anyone would possibly know about this, and looks at Isuu and Stella and says, "Well, do you know anything about vampirism that might help your friend out now?"
I've heard of one of their friends. They talked about her as though she was a vampire.
Yes, I believe I know who you're talking about, and I don't think that Yule was a vampire, even though she had a weird fetish for blood. Isuu, do you know anything about this? You seem like a scholarly man.
No.
Fuck.
I know other things, but not this.
They did also mention that she went to an academy of sorts for vampires.
There's no academy for vampires. What do you... Do you mean a
I'm
You could mean maybe a school that had vampires, but the only one that people talk about is the Academy of Bloodcroft. I don't think Yule would have gone there. They only teach the dark arts. He looks at
all
Atramar. What were you saying? No, go on.
all I recall is the woman with the red hair. She said, sorry, would I have to do a recall knowledge for this?
We'll say that you remember that. And say that Isabella, the woman that was just in the room, had mentioned that there was a college that Yule did mention that she went to. And Valentine is gonna look at Atramar. Did you have anything else, Stella?
That's it.
And Valentine will look at Atramar and go, "What do you think? Do you think that she could have gone there?"
I mean, it's possible, but she did always yell at us for calling her a vampire, so I don't really know. Could have, though. Might have been looking there for personal reasons.
I don't know. She didn't speak anything of it. Not when I was meeting with her and selling her some well, let's not get into the details, but I don't know. This is quite scary indeed. She doesn't look to be doing well. And you guys can see that Seladrin on the bottom of the cart is still kinda pale, not doing too great, barely breathing, but his chest is still going up and down. The blood isn't bleeding out anymore, but he's still, like I said, pale and seems to be almost lifeless in stillness. And tell me, Atramar, why did you stay down there so long? In the lair with Aneth, that is. Why didn't you just get out?
See this axe that I got? Or this mace?
Oh, yes. That seems much different than what you had at the, Oh, you still have the swords, I see, yes.
Yes, I still have those, but this guy's been talking to me.
Talking to you?
Mm-hmm.
And Valentine's gonna look at the rest of the crew, Isuu and Stella, to see if you guys know what he's talking about.
No clue.
And what does it tell you, my dear boy?
Oh, I was muted. Fuck.
Did you have something to say?
Stella was gonna shrug and then ask how he knew that he stayed down there.
Well, he told me on the way over before I began asking about if you knew anything from vampires.
Fuck, forgot.
Yeah, use recall knowledge. It's alright. This is the issue with DMing sometimes. It's okay. It's cool. I appreciate you asking questions. I like it.
Detail.
So, that mace there, my boy. What does it tell you?
Tells me to kill.
Oh,
Oh.
that seems like a healthy relationship, he says unhonestly. Might I have a listen, my boy? And he'll, like, lean in for a quick second, and, like, wait for permission before he does.
Yeah, but just be careful. Might shock you.
Oh, I see. And as he does, all the hair sends up on him, and the only thing that he can hear is the carriage, even though he's listening really intently. Quite interesting, my boy. And, tell me, did you, I don't know, hear that before or after you began wielding the mace?
After.
Oh. So this isn't your conscious?
Well, it kind of. I don't know. I don't think so.
But it acts as your conscience. You seem to lose all control when you listen to it, right?
Something like that. Kind of snapped back and didn't know what was really going on.
No shit. He'll, like, look discerningly and, kind of concerned down as he remembers a time from old. As you guys continue down the path, you begin to come to a halt as the carriage, slows down. And, Valentine peels back the curtain and goes, Ernesto, what is it? There's a tree in the front of the way, boss. We're gonna have to move it. You, big boy, wanna help? And
Gotcha.
he... Thank you. And, you feel the cart get a little bit lighter as it topples over. Or not topples over, but the two hop out. But before Atramar is able to make his way to the door, he just hears a loud grunt as a body falls to the ground. What? What was that?
Looked like a body.
Ernesto?
Can I peek out of the carriage?
Yeah, roll perception for me.
Okay. $26.
You look outside and you see Ernesto lying on the ground, unconscious, in front of a log that obstructs the way, along with an orc that has a wooden a wooden beaded necklace around him with no sleeves on his shirts, no sleeves on his shirt, and hair slicked all the way up that's gray as he stands with his arms folded. And he's looking at the cart and tapping his foot.
Was that really necessary?
The orc looks at you as he sees you peeking out and goes, "Oi! You with Atramar in there?"
Depends who's asking.
"Me! I'm asking, dickhead. Now, is Atramar
I mean,
in
if you're
there?"
gonna try and kill us,
Yeah, what's up, fella? I'm right here.
Can
Steps
you
out of the
make
cart.
a, which one is that? Society check for me?
Oh. Not 20.
Let's go. Atramar walks out of the carriage as he hears his name, and he recognizes this orc as a man from his dojo back at his hometown who used to train him and bully him all the time. "Oh ho ho, little Atramar!" And he walks up to you and kind of tussles you around and pushes you immediately, and you have to regain your balance, or actually make a Constitution save.
Alright. 20 not natural.
20 not natural. You're gonna jolt back just a little bit, but still remain pretty strong, because this was the dude's almost signature move. Every time he saw you, going, "Little Atramar," and then hitting you in the shoulder as hard as he could. So, heard you've been adventuring, little bro. Is that true?"
Yeah, something like that. Been going around with these guys.
"Yeah, these noodle heads." And then he looks at the little frog and peers inside, shows his teeth, and you can see that it's all just full of absolute gunk. This guy is talking like he's 22, but you're looking at him and he seems to be 60 or 70, pretty late age for an orc. And this guy seems to be zero respect for what's going on, and is looking at both of you and peers into the window a little bit. "Oh, seems like you're doing a pretty bad job of protecting your friends once again, Atramar." And then closes the veil again.
seems like you're doing a bad job brushing your teeth.
Ooh.
I can
"Yeah,
smell
lizard
it from
breath.
here.
Why don't you come outside and say that?"
I'm already outside, and then I'm gonna show him the inside of my jacket is just filled with bombs, and point to them with my knife.
"Ooh, big man, you want to see my bombs?" And then, let me roll a d20 real quick.
Uh-oh.
Isuu, I don't know if you want to mess with this guy.
Really, you should tell that to him about messing with me.
The orc raises his left arm and makes a muscle with it as he flexes his bicep and goes, "Ooh!" And then you look at it instinctively as he goes, "Look at these bombs right here, bitty boy!" And then as you're staring at the muscle, Atramar goes, "No, no, no, look!" And then with his other hand, he sucker punches you in the jaw, and it sends you flying over the carriage for 10 points of damage.
What? I'm dead.
Sorry. When you guys were traveling,
Wait, that was the exact amount though. Am I unconscious? Does that mean I'm unconscious?
when you guys were traveling, everyone besides Seladrin went back to full health. You've been traveling for over 8 hours, and the space that you're in is embedded with magic runes that has been able to rejuvenate and restore you. This was talked about with Valentine as you guys entered, and because you guys were getting healed and have gone back to basically full rest, and Seladrin didn't, is another reason why he was so concerned and asking more questions about you guys knowing anything about this disease or what this could possibly be. So you guys are all at full health currently. I
Okay,
apologize for
so
not
I'm
letting
at-
you know. So you're not
Okay,
dead right
so
now.
I'm at 41. Okay.
All right,
I'm
my bad.
dead.
He hits you for 51 points of damage. Dude, I need to write that down. I instantly killed my player tonight. Dear diary.
He punches me and my head just explodes.
Next.
Fucking fun.
Tried to warn you.
Get bozoed.
Like Goku getting fucking slammed by somebody.
Is
Like...
Stella supposed to be outside, by the way?
Yeah, so I was gonna say
Okay.
also, Stella, you're not outside just yet, but I just moved the tokens over and everything, so if you want, Stella,
Gotcha.
you're still inside. You guys aren't in combat just yet, as this guy begins to walk around. Seladrin will know, or not Seladrin, Atramar will know that this guy's name is Mongol. And he's just kind of fucking around, and after that, he begins to walk around and goes, "Really? These are the guys you're hanging out with, Aasimar?"
Yeah, can your punch do this? I'm just gonna ready my bow right in his face.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What
That's-
are you here
isn't
for, Mongol?
A good idea.
Me? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
here for
yeah.
you, baby. Want to see what you're made of, what your crew is rolling with. Want to see if you have what it takes. But what it seems like, buddy boy, is that you don't got what it takes. Especially with this guy here. Try and shoot me. Try. And he's gonna stand 5 feet back and hold out his hands as he slowly brings his thumb down to his hips and waits for you to take a shot. Isuu, would you like to roll to hit?
Yep.
Sorry, would Stella like to do anything?
Just before Isuu does anything, I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Stella like pops her head out from the veil from Valentine's carriage and just goes and casts something real quick, and you see a dark dust go over Isu's hand and kind of steady it as he raises up the crossbow.
So that gives me a +1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. May I roll?
Yes, sir.
No.
My favorite answer.
24.
And roll for damage.
Okay. 6.
Let's go! You aim your bow, and what do you want to aim it specifically?
I'm gonna aim it at the arm that at the bicep of the arm that he used to punch me in the face.
At the left bicep, you shoot, and the arrow rides through and goes straighter than you've ever seen before. And as it does, he falls to the ground holding his bicep and lets out and stands back up holding the arrow in his right hand as you look at his left bicep intact as he snaps it, throws it on the ground, and goes, "Want to try again?"
All right, this dude's a waste of time. Can we go?
"I ain't letting you through, buddy boy!" And then he's gonna go over and try and hit Isuu one more time.
Can I?
As you
is
walk
there
past
anything I
me,
could
I'm
do to
gonna
avoid
swing
this?
at him with my luminous executioner.
Oh,
'Cause I
nice!
have
You actually have
opportunity
it.
attack.
Let's go. Now we're in combat. Officially in combat.
I forgot you're the only one that still has that.
Oh, attack? Yeah, I know! Isn't it so good? And now I don't want to kill myself every fucking combat. How do I take the horse out of combat?
Wait, what?
That's why.
And,
Hey, does this mean I get disadvantage on initiative?
yeah, I don't know how to tell you this. You can do
I shot-
your other
I shot
character
two
from 6 years
20s.
ago. You're like watching over them like astrally, like your spirit is just like, guys, hit him in the dick.
What?
Grab his dick and twist it.
What? Twist stick. Mage hand. So Atramar, we're gonna go this turn order for right now, and then if you guys want to type what Isuu and Stella, if you want to type what you're gonna get for your rolls, actually we'll say that Isuu just gets to go next, and then Stella comes out of the carriage, if that's cool. That's what you want to do, and start combat there. All right. So we'll have Atramar go first. Attack of opportunity. You see Mongol walk over and go to hit Isuu once more, and as you do, you're gonna wail him with the Luminous Executioner. No, you're
I
not.
roll?
Dead. Yeah,
Roll
roll
or
a hit.
no?
The world has ended.
22 to hit.
You actually killed God by killing Monk.
As Mongol walks by, you bring the mace out from your back and you swing it with all the strength you have from years of building it up to go and finally show him what you're made of. And as you do, he connects with his head, and just before, he turns around in an instant and catches it as the lightning cackles between you two, lighting up your face. And you can see he's getting hurt from this by holding it down and holding the blade as it goes into his skin. But he goes, "Oh, you leveled up, huh, little boy, huh? This'll be good."
Oh, guys, he's a gamer. Leave him alone.
With I leveled up and you look like just enough XP. And can you roll for damage?
That's an 18 on damage roll.
18. I'm gonna say that it was cut in
Halved?
half. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's gonna take 9 points of damage after he laughs a little bit and then flies back across over here, more towards the open area. Alright then, you guys seem like a fun lot. And I think
Yeah.
you got one more. You got one more action. Or
Yeah,
2 more.
we're having fun.
I thought Jean's mic cut out, so that's why I was like waiting until.
Oh, so that's so funny. Sorry, I didn't write like a bunch of dialogue for him. I just put Xbox
you're good,
Gamer
you're good.
lol.
it cut out the sound so perfectly that I thought there was like an internet drop.
When I got that noise suppression on lock. So, Atramar, it's going to be your turn, and you got 2 more actions. And it is a new day, so you can use your blessing, we're going to call it, that the god gave you, that allows you to take a second hit for free.
Since it's a new day, would spell slots have been restored?
Yes, everything is going to be restored.
Oh, okay.
So you can do that right now.
We're using the god's blessing on this guy. So I would be able to walk up and swing twice? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Action?
You can
Or-
hit another
okay.
time without any negative.
Cool. But walking up would be an action, and then I would get another 2 actions, or just the 1 action?
Just the 1 more without a negative bonus.
Okay. I'm gonna swing for the first one. I think. That's a nat 20.
Woo!
Holy shit.
And roll for damage.
12, but it doubles, right?
Yes, sir.
So 24.
Let's go. As Mongol just catches his footing, you're gonna run at him as the mace picks up electricity and you hear it begin to whisper once more, "Slay them all. Slay them all." And you're gonna bring it and connect it with the side of him as he lets out a cry and go through the fence as you clobber him and bring him into the tree. He's gonna fall to the ground and pick himself up and go, "Oh yeah, you've got some more tricks now." And he's gonna take 30 points of damage as he picks himself back up, spits out a little bit of blood, and looks at Atramar. Alright then, it's my turn. And with that, he's gonna run over, and he's gonna try and go for, Atramar and do... So he's gonna move, and then that'll be his one action, and do Fury of Blows, which means he can attack twice in one turn. So I'll roll twice. Let's go! Let's go! 20! I'm taking a photo! And then... Sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm not happy, Eli. Don't say it. Where's my D6?
Nah, I dig it. I dig it. I'm about it.
Woohoo!
No way. You take 40 points of damage as
Did you say
Mongol.
40?
Yes! 40
Alright.
points of damage as Mongol begins to punch rapidly all throughout your chest. You can feel your bones just turn to stew underneath them. And as he does, he's gonna try and throw a rock that's in his pocket over at Isuu over here as well. And this is gonna be with a -5 penalty to hit. Isuu, what's your... Is it 20? It just misses.
It's
Isuu,
21.
yeah, I thought it was 20. He throws the rock at you, and it comes at you at lightning speed, almost like a fucking bullet, and you dodge it just narrowly, as he looks at you and smiles, and then waves his hand as Atramar picks himself back up, slowly, after being just clobbered. And with that, it'll be Isuu's turn.
Alright. Let's see. I am going to, because I'm sick of this dude, I'm going... Oh, wait.
Isuu is going to use Fat
Yeah,
Boy.
okay. Okay,
And
I'm
Little
applying Cloud Monarch to... I'm gonna apply Cloud Monarch to an arrow and shoot him.
Alright.
By the way, my food gets here in like 6 minutes. Just a
Alright.
heads up, so that'll take me a second to grab.
Alright, I'll let you know
Duly
if I miss your
noted,
turn.
sir.
Sorry,
up?
you're like just dead right now.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it doesn't really matter, but I'll just give you a heads up.
So, roll to hit.
Alright. I got a 12. No, I'm using a hero point.
Nice. I think you're out of hero points after that as well.
Yeah, I am. Thank God, 29.
Let's go. You shoot him, and it embeds in his leg as he's just kind of like laughing at Atramar and not noticing, and then goes, oh, and then falls over as if he's in a Looney Tunes cartoon, and takes 3 points of damage. And then
Okay,
pick
and
himself
from
back
the-
up.
And
Go
from
on.
the arrow hit, he just takes 1 point of damage.
Nice. Oh, he actually falls prone. Okay, so he's straight up on the ground then. Perfect. And I think that's both of yours. Or no, that's interact. Oh yeah, I think that's all of your moves.
That's everything. That's my
Perfect.
full turn.
And that'll be Stella's turn.
Stella's gonna go ahead and smile to Valentine before leaving the car. Excuse me.
You're excused. And then Valentine's just gonna open the door.
Stella's gonna go ahead and step out and whisper into her hand before sending it to Atramar. And that's gonna be casting Soothe at a level 3. I think I can do that.
Yeah.
If you get a high roll, you only need to level 2. But
Okay, my bad. I'm still gonna. I'm gonna do it at level 3.
You got it.
So that is And then... Okay, that's 29 health back.
Nice. Is that going straight to Atramar?
Yeah, I'm just gonna uncup her hands and let some black smoke fly towards the ear.
Beautiful. Atramar is gonna stand up straight as he feels his bones unstew and come into a solid state, and his muscles are gonna relax more as they go back to a normal state. He's gonna crack his neck and then look at Mongol as he holds down his luminous executioner.
And then... Stella's gonna... Fuck, I can't do that. Never mind. Stella's just gonna watch him.
You can shoot him with your longbow, says Valentine from the cart.
Duly noted. Is it not an action to pull it out?
We'll say it's a reaction or a free action. Either one. I don't fucking care.
Thank
Valentine
you,
sticks his head back in.
Okay. Stella's gonna go ahead and draw her longbow, pull back an arrow, and fire at the bitch boy. And that's gonna be...
Bitch orc, he says on the ground.
And that's gonna be... Hold on, wait, what? My brain rot. Duh. I'm confused. Hold on. Okay. Oh, alright. I'm stupid. So that's gonna be 17 to hit. And... It'll be... 8 damage.
Nice. After you heal up Atramar, you're gonna take out your longbow, and as you do, you just kind of hold your hand out, and it begins to build itself out from black smoke, and you pull back the string and release it, and you see an eel shoot out from it as it hisses through the air. Eels don't actually hiss. I don't know why I said that. As the eel roars through the air. yeah, through the air, and latches on to Mongol as it begins to bite down on him and cause him damage. And with that, it'll be Atramar's turn.
Alright, Atramar's just kind of smirk at him because he's on the ground still, or is he not on the ground?
Yeah, he's prone still until his turn.
So yeah, he's just gonna kind of smirk at him, and then for the first swing, we're gonna swing over the head and then down into him towards the ground.
Fuck! You're about to murder this man.
You said he's knocked prone, right? So does he have advantage?
You don't get advantage usually. I'll say, because prone is you're lying on the ground, you're flat-footed, which means that you get a -2 to AC, and that you get a -2 to penalty rolls. -2 penalty to attack rolls. And then the only move I can do is crawl or stand. It doesn't say anything about you guys having advantage. But I was gonna say, since you're literally right on top of him, and kind of like, this is like from your childhood, that this guy was like bullying you and shit, you fully have advantage, as you're about to use all of your strength to lay the luminous executioner into this cocksucker.
Okay, thank God. Let's see what the second roll is. Haha, it's not 20!
Let's go!
Alright, damage. 15, 30.
30. Do any more attack rolls if you want to do that this round.
Alright, so, and then after that, we're gonna kind of like line up like a golf swing and then swing it like a golf club at his head.
That's horrible.
Oh, that's a nat 20, sir.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Dude's
Christ!
using weighted online dice. I
Or
gotta see it.
24.
Yeah, I was about to say this dude.
No,
dude's
and I
weighted.
promise. Like
I believe you. This is fun. I was about to say he's killing you guys too easy. I'm good with this. Go.
Alright, so that, and then that would be my, yeah, and then the third one.
You're not gonna believe this, Gene.
I got a nat 45.
This will be a
It's
-10
a-
as
yeah, I
well.
was about to
It's a
say,
25,
nat
25, 25.
Oh,
Is it with a
man.
-10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Roll for
God.
damage.
Oh, my
Bro
food's
has
here.
fucking plus 20 to hit. Jesus Christ.
This is gonna
I'll
plus
be
90
right
more.
back. I'll be right back.
What is that? 17.
So that'll be 72 total points of damage, but who's doing the math? I am. You do this, and just clobber him. What was the final strike? You said, so once in the chest, once with going golf, and what's the other one?
See, how would he be positioned?
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
With the golf swing, I think he'd be flying.
he's
and the
in
final
the- Yeah,
hit is a
that's- I
foot
figured-
landing on a rock.
I thought he was about to be at Valentine Manor in a minute.
If he's up in the
Family
tree
by
to my
Insurance
left, he's still in my reach to kind of do like a rotating swing.
Oh, perfect. So, okay. So, Atramar brings the Luminous Executioner over his head, and as he does, he brings it down. And once again, you see a lightning bolt connect as it goes straight through Mongol, and he lets out a cry as he bounces up in the air under the force of the mace. And then Atramar seamlessly spins around and hits him again, straight in the fucking head, sending Mongol flying. Mongol begins going into the tree as he takes another 10 points of damage. You see a lightning bolt connect with his head as Atramar hits him midair, and he's in the tree now. Atramar, saying, "That's not enough," brings the Luminous Executioner down on him once more, snapping him through the tree branches. And you see a lightning bolt connect with this tree, absolutely frying it. And then you see Mongol on the ground. As you're looking at him, and he looks pretty fucking lifeless at this point. There's just X's over his eyes, and his tongue is sticking out as he's just going, "Ugh," and absolutely fried. Like I said, there were literally 3 lightning bolts that just happened, and 2 of them connected entirely onto him as well.
Now, those were non-lethal attacks, right?
Yeah, all non-lethal. This is purely
totally.
sparring. Mongol is gonna do his DC flat 5 check to see if he can stand up. And he got a 7. Let's go. With all of his organs just on the ground, Mongol is gonna stand up and lean on, that fence is fucked up. On just this post, the only post that stands right now. And go, alright, I gotta, throws up blood entirely. He goes, alright, maybe you're a little bit stronger than I thought. Atramar, my boy. And he's gonna walk over to you as he hobbles over. I'm proud of you. You know that, right?
I mean, I guess you kind of had a weird way of showing it, but
Well, you know, I never told anyone this, but I was kind of a dick, because I didn't really have a family growing up, and being hard on people is what made me strong. So I thought that's what made other people strong, but I was wrong. And I wanted to say I'm sorry, Atramar. I wanted to see if you had what it takes for me to train you, maybe, and make you stronger. I'll follow you wherever you need, Aasimar. And we'll learn together how to be stronger fighters together.
sounds like a plan, sir. You were able to survive that, so maybe I can learn something.
Yeah, I don't
from
even
you.
know what that was. You literally dealt over 100 points of damage, and I only have 82. Don't tell anyone that, though, but, So what do you say? We got this?
Sounds good, sir. And then I'll dap him up, but
Yeah.
hopefully his arm doesn't fall off.
You guys dap up like that one meme from Predator where the 2 buff arms just connect. And then you hear a sign and a sigil and text above your head that goes, "New party member." And then he goes, "Sweet, alright, let's get me in this fucking carriage before I die." Oh shit, is that another dead guy? Jesus Christ. He makes his way in. "Hi, sorry."
Saul's gonna shrug, waving at him and smiling.
Sorry about hitting you guys and everything. Looks at Isuu. I can't really move the log either right now. Also,
back with
sorry
this.
for being a dick. We're friends now, and I'm part of the party. Surprise!
Oh, hello.
This guy's dead. He passes out right next to Seladrin, and then Valentine goes, all right. There's a lot of bodies around, and I just want to make sure that I'm not gonna be one of them. He looks at Atramar. What the fuck is going on?
Ah, you're good. You're good. We're chilling.
All right.
Move this tree out of the way.
Does
Stella's
anyone
gonna-
want to? Yeah, Stella, what do you want to do?
Stella's gonna cast guidance on himself and herself and try and help him.
Beautiful. Can you both roll strength for me?
Sir.
That's not the button.
21. 17 plus 4.
Beautiful. Atramar and Stella both go to opposite ends, and you guys pick it up. Atramar way higher than Stella. As Stella kind of, like, your arm sockets, your arms begin to pop out of the sockets, kind of. So you're starting to worry that they're going to completely fall off. But Atramar just kind of brings his end all the way over here as you kind of just stay right there and clear out the way for the party.
Stella's gonna hold one of her arms up and then sort of try to flex it, but physically cannot. And be like, I'm strong. Before re-entering the carriage.
Right, Alright, I'm glad you're alive still. This fellow just hopped down and began dying. Hope to heal him soon.
Does he need it now?
Say again?
Does he require attention?
Yes, especially since Steven is tending to Seladrin as well.
Stella's gonna go ahead and lean down and cast fucking soothe on him as well, whispering in his ear.
Very nice. And roll a d10.
That's gonna be 8.
Beautiful. You begin to heal
That's
his...
all I can do for now.
You begin to heal his wounds ever so slightly. You can see that it's a lot of cuts and bruises, and that they begin to slowly fade in color back into the green orc skin. Valentine is gonna stick his head out and go, random question, but either of you wouldn't happen to know how to actually steer a carriage, would you?
I might know how to.
Would Stella have been taught by the man since they lived in a very remote place?
You...
Or no?
Let's do society, recall knowledge, and we can see if you can remember, because I'm imagining if you did go to town with the hunter, that he would have you on his side, so you might be able to mimic or puppet what he was doing if you can recall it. So roll that, and we'll see if you can remember well enough to be able to do the reins.
That's a 13.
You kind of remember what it takes. You know that you have to hold the ropes and kind of move them up and down every now and then.
Oh, great.
You didn't know that.
Like
You
someone
don't know
else
that she
knows.
just realizes that. Yeah.
Do you know what you're doing?
Do you?
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Shredded.
good point. Just drive.
All right, and Isuu hops literally into the carriage. Atramar, would you like to join as well?
She gonna be okay driving, or?
You want to hop up front? Why don't you hop up front with her, Atramar, and just make sure that she's got everything under control. Not that I think you're gonna not do a great job, and he gives you a thumbs up concerningly.
All right, I'll hop in the front, but Stella's got it.
All right, thank you. This is still a lease, so don't try to get any bumps on it.
Stella's gonna
and-
do her best.
Stella, can you roll me a, this will be a nature check for command animal.
Mm. That's gonna be a 12.
Stella,
Starts
sits.
yelling, "Go, horsey!"
Literally, you just go. You go, horsey, and then lift up the reins and then down. Not quick enough to like snap them. And Atramar just kind of looks at you confusingly. And Atramar, can you roll a strength check for me?
Yeah. What was that? 14.
Atramar grabs the reins in your hands and kind of like pulls them down really quick and makes her horse go, "Arr!" And then it just like takes off as it bolts through, and everyone inside kind of gets jolted back as you guys rush forward as you venture down the road.
Easy, easy.
You guys continue down the road for a couple more hours as Atramar and Stella barely just get through the
I
roads.
would
You guys
like
are.
to say really quick, just out of character, you're literally letting a 3-year-old drive.
I didn't let you. I mean, I'm the DM. I have to do anything, but that's fine. Yeah. You guys are going through, and you begin to get a little bit better as you continue down the road. Atramar kind of shows you, like, all right, just, you don't have to do it hard like that every time, but every now and then, make sure that they're going straight, don't go off the sides. Trying to just teach you the basics that he kind of remembers from his old town. And as you guys do, you begin to walk up, or ride up, rather, and you can see Atramar can see that it's Valentine Manor, which is the place where you guys had your first adventure together. And on the side of it, you can see the quarters for all of his guards and helpers that he mentioned where you guys will be staying. And as you do, you can see that from the outside, the house looks quite posh and extravagant. It has been built with white stones and gray and brick decorations. Small squared windows let in plenty of light, and have been added to the house in a very symmetrical way. And as you guys arrive, Valentine is going to hop out and go, right then, Stephen, please, take Seladrin up to the infirmary and take the rest of our and I'll escort the rest of our guests inside, please. And he will open the door to the small manor for you guys, and each of you will walk in and will be greeted with a enormous hall to enter. Very well furnished, very well kept, and you can see that there are many plants, many decorations along the sides. Stephen and Ernesto woke up as you guys were coming back, and just enjoyed the ride, and is taking Seladrin upstairs to the infirmary. And as he does, Valentine walks in and lets you guys just take all of it in as he looks at you guys.
This is
Oh, it is no hut, madame. This could be considered a small mansion. And you may share it, please. I would love you all to get cozy and learn about everything here.
sort of confused. She'll mouth to herself. Or just letting it go.
And with that, Valentine will be looking around rather proudly. And as he does, you're gonna hear a walking come from the right side. And as you do, a voice will call out, "Oh, Sir Valentine, you're back already!" And enters a orange goblin, in a very well-tailored suit. And he bows down and presents himself. "Hello, intrepid heroes! You must be the Valentine Four. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Pog."
Stella will
I need a
Pog
nap.
happily, and then she will do a pog without knowing it.
Please, let me take your jackets. And he goes over and tries to take off Isu's jacket.
I'll keep mine.
Oh,
Thank you, though.
certainly, sir, certainly. May I wash your blades, sir? And he'll look at Atramar's bloodied weapons as he holds his hand behind his back and waits for your response. Why, thank you. And you hold out the luminous executioner and
Oh,
the
careful with this one.
penrose.
Careful with this one, though.
You drop the executioner, and he falls to the ground entirely, and goes, "No worries, sir, no worries, I got it!" And begins to drag it, and then throws it over his shoulder, picks up the Penrose sword, and goes, "Right then, I will take this right upstairs to the armorer." And goes, great job, Pog, I appreciate it, please do. Did you make the beds for our intrepid heroes? Yes, sir, yes! He's gonna be so straining as he brings up Seladrin's weapons. Yes, the beds are made for him, don't worry, they're all downstairs, to the right, I believe. Yes, downstairs to the right. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, Pog, thank you. And with that, Pog is going to go upstairs with the weapons as he brings them to the armorer to sharpen and clean. Right then. Well, I can either show you around or you may make yourself at home, heroes. I could also show you to your chambers and you may take a rest if needed.
I'll
Thank you.
see my chamber.
Certainly. Follow me, Isuu. And Valentine will begin leading you through the mansion. And as you do, you can see that there's not too many people around besides just what it seems to be workers keeping the place kind of nice and tidy. And there's some music playing around. And as he does, you guys walk all the way to the back over here. Right then. These rooms over here will be each of your quarters. How you divvy them up is up to you. Please, there's a bathhouse to your left. There's a dining room down to the right. We have a scribe over by your quarters as well. And even a kitchen for any food that you might need. And he will go over to the chambers over here and open the doors for you guys, leading into kind of a common room for this area, with a table, a bunch of chairs, a small bed, and with a door that leads into a master bedroom. And over here is another similar bedroom with a common area and a master bedroom in the back, and over here once more with the same exact thing. Now, I know there's only 3 chambers, but, you know, I figured maybe, Atramar and Seladrin could share, if they don't mind too much, or we could find him another room, either. What do you think,
That should
He
Atramar?
work.
can't even get himself off the floor if he wanted to, so...
That's
As
why I
long
can
as I get
carry
the
him in
beds.
there.
Oh yeah, what's up?
If someone doesn't mind me standing in the corner of their room, I can share.
Atramar, yeah, you know what? I think Seladrin would be just fine with that. And I'm gonna take my own room.
No one fights it.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
Seladrin will be okay with that.
Is
Oh,
this, like,
perfect.
is this...
Oh boy.
Alright. We'll put them in the middle room. So, Stella, you can come into the blue chamber. And, Atramar, you may get the red chamber at the end here.
I'm colorblind.
Oh, of course. You may get the middle one.
Thank you.
You could have the black one, or the gray one, or
The
white
medium
one.
shade of
That's
gray
not how
one.
it works, but yes.
You could have... The gray one, or the gray one, or the gray one.
And
I'm not gonna lie, I find it funny that the frogman chose the green one.
I thought he was gonna go with red to match his skin, but Valentine is gonna talk to you guys before you retreat back into your chambers and go. And I will be asking around and trying to find my best about what this disease taking your friend is doing. Please, in the meantime, let me know if you need anything. Some, perhaps, ingredients, some potions, anything that you might need at the disposal. I'll do my best to get it for you. Is there any
said
questions or anything I can help you with currently? What is that, Isuu?
You said potions?
Potions, yes! We have a whole laboratory upstairs if you wish.
Okay. I will need to recollect myself before I go there.
That is fantastic. Please do.
Would I be able to be provided
Lame.
drinks that might help suffering?
With
When
what
it
that might help?
comes about. With the drinks that might ease my friend's suffering. When
Oh,
it
certainly.
comes about, that is.
Yes, yes. I believe what you might want could be from Kaida, our human chef. She can provide such things for you. She has quite the craftsmanship when it comes to food.
Thank you.
Anything for you, Stella. And Atramar, there must be something you want besides a shiny blade.
Like health potions would be kind of handy.
Sure thing. Please, I'll have Kaida whip up the finest of foods and drink for you, to keep you guys ready and fighting.
Other than that, though, I can't really off top.
You got it. If there is anything, and I mean anything, please let me know at once.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
So we'll nod. Then
With that, so you guys are going to, this is going to be basically the closing of the session, but I'm also going to go over to Seladrin. Valentine is going to check him out, and Seladrin, can you do some Constitution saves for me? Can you roll it once?
my God, he's moving.
It's a miracle. All right, Constitution. The first one is going to be a 13.
All right. Valentine enters the back room of the laboratory where they have a makeshift infirmary, and he will be looking at Pog as Pog is tending to Seladrin. And as he looks at him, Pog is just gonna nod his head. And Valentine will go over and look at Seladrin. Well, have any clue? Sir, I'm afraid that it might be vampirism. What makes you say that, Pog? And Pog will go over to Seladrin's mouth and lift the corner of it to reveal that it seems like Seladrin is starting to grow fangs.
Oh,
Much akin to a vampire. And Valentine will just let out a sigh. Go, not good. We must call a cleric immediately, please. Yes, sir. I will call a cleric immediately. What shall we do for now? Keep tending to the wounds as best as you can. Do we have blood on standby, need be? Yes, sir. Plenty of blood on standby. Good. He might need it if things get dire. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session.
Oh man. Okay.
I can think of a friend it would be useful to have right now.
Who? I don't know of any vampires that you guys know.